343 just dropped some details about Season 2 of Halo Infinite, and including progress on Campaign Forge, how that's going, as well as like what might have been the reasons as this took so long. It's Friday night. I just want to talk about this with you. I'm not going to edit too much here. Just lay it all out. But basically, first thing, they wanted to clear up what is priority number 0 and why this has all been taking so long. And that's basically their health. You know, they want to make sure they don't have crunch, that they don't have unfair working conditions. And I respect that. There's a lot of people out there that have been all about like, 343 need to prioritize doing this. Like, oh my gosh, otherwise Halo's dead. Unfortunately, launching the game, the time that they did is already kind of doing that. So there's nothing they can do about that, but that shouldn't mean that the team should just work 16 hours a day and never go home to see their families or spend time with them or have time off. They deserve to have their own lives, people. So priority 0 is super awesome. Priority number 1 has been addressing kind of the things that they weren't able to address by the time launch happened, like certain cheaters out there, the progression system, just a few things that, you know, they wanted to iron out the foundation that is Halo Infinite. But what you probably care about, is how's Forge going? How's Campaign going? How is Season 2 going? Is it still gonna be what was promised, and what's like the timeline on this stuff? Well, they basically expressed that priority number 2 has been Season 2, and its launch being, I believe, on May 3rd. May 3rd or May 4th. The one big, like, Debbie Downer that might disappoint you, CoOp will not be launching with Season 2. They promised that a long time ago, or at least they expressed that was their goal. Season 2, they really wanted to be the big feature being CoOp. Or at least, you know, I don't know. They just wanted CoOp and Campaign to be there by then. And I guess it won't be. It will be later on in the season, though. That's what they're saying. It will be later on, but not at the start of the season. What will be there at the start of the season is the theme of lone wolves. And that instantly, to me, made me think of free-for-all, and I'm curious, but they also kind of teased at that with the new game type. That involves being the last man standing. To me, if it is free-for-all themed, you know, and it's lone wolf themed, and they have a mode called last man standing, that screams battle royale to me, which I personally don't mind. I know there's a lot of people that just hear battle royale and they're like, it's instantly trash now, but battle royale is a fun game type. It's just a fun game type. You can choose to not play it. There's plenty of other modes to play. And speaking of which, they want to bring back King of the Hill Classic, as well as a new like land grab mode. And I'm assuming it's kind of like Conquest and Battlefield. So they're gonna add those in Season 2, and as well as dope outfits. Like, oh my God, like I hope I put it in the thumbnail, but the concept designs that they have for the outfits in Season 2 are sick. I am so glad that they did not go with like just honoring Halo past or lore. You know, I was worried that they're gonna make it kind of Foreigner themed, or they're gonna, I don't know, honor ODST or something. But no, it just looks like these are modern day Spartans. They look super kick-ass, and I freaking love it. Like, it looks so much more diverse. I really love it. All the equipment that they're wearing, at least if we don't have to buy it, you know. But what is free, it's not Doom Guy, but it looks like Doom Guy. Basically, Season 1's, you know, Fracture event was the samurai armor, you know, the Yoroi or whatever. Season 2 looks like to be, it honestly looks like Doom Guy. It looks sick. I just think it looks super bulky and rough and rugged. I love it. I actually think I like this more than the Samurai one, which is crazy because that's my name, Samurai Kibiji. But I don't know, the highlights to me is the outfits. I'm excited for just the way it looks, but the last man standing mode, are you excited about that? I'm curious if I'm alone there, or are you feeling angry about that? It is disappointing to not hear that Campaign is coming. I'm assuming you and others are gonna be disappointed about that. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I'm actually very disappointed about that. And it's just that priority 0. I don't know what makes things work so slow over there, but I hope after Season 1, they've just ironed it out, whatever the issue is. Maybe it's working at home. I don't know. But then there's Forge. They touch upon Season 3. They still want Forge to come with Season 3, but at this point, if campaign's not launching with season 2, then I have my skepticism. So they're testing it. They have like private flights that they're doing. They also announced in this that they're going to do public flights. They also showed two glimpses of 2 new maps. They have one for a regular 4v4 and another for big team. And my only concern, I don't have too much to say about the looks of these maps, but what I'm curious if you can give input on, they're not saying it's just these 2, but is it just these 2? I didn't expect a bunch, but like a map pack worth, you know, 3 or 4. I was expecting 2 or 3 new, let's just say Team Slayer maps, and at the minimum 1, but hopefully 2 big team maps. That's what I was hoping, 3 to 5-ish, you know, but I hope it's not just 1 of each, but that's probably what we're in for. I don't know. Admittedly, after this, I am glad, and I'm sure you and others might be glad that we have a somewhat timeline. It might not be the exact timeline thing we're looking for, but it is somewhat a good picture, and that is appreciated. The one thing that's kind of a letdown is probably the co-op. The co-op is the biggest letdown, and just the kind of speed that this is going, but as long as Priority Zero is being followed, they probably should have launched this game later. They probably should have, but what's done is done, and we're just in the here and now playing the greatest early access AAA title, probably. I don't know. That's the way I describe it. Oh, I also forgot to mention Spartan careers. They highlighted that is something that they want to add, just like, you know, co-op and Forge, Spartan careers, where you have skill-based progression, score-based progression. Thank goodness that is a thing too. So that is something I forgot to mention. What did I forget to mention here? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's be healthy about it. Are you angry? Are you happy? And don't forget to be geek, be proud, be awesome.